Okay. What else?
So, unfortunately, I was attacked by her and her sons. We had a court date. I was jumped by them.
No.
So I'm suing for restitution.
Don't speak. You'll have a turn.
I'm suing for restitution for my medical damages.
Slow down. She owes you so far $800 for rent, November and December, where she ate the steak. She lived there with either one or two of her children. So she had 3 people, either 2 or 3 people, occupying your residence without paying for it. That's $800 for the 2 months. And if she didn't like it, she doesn't have a place, go to a hotel, go to a shelter, go someplace else. I don't care. Understand this. I don't care. If you live there, you ate the steak.
May I speak?
You have
There
to
was
pay.
no steak.
No, listen to me. If you watch, put your hand down. If you watch the program, you will know. If you go into a restaurant and you order a steak, and the server brings you a steak, and you cut into it...
If the steak is covered with maggots...
I'm speaking.
Yes, ma'am, but if the steak is covered with maggots...
You can send it back to the chef.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Then maybe you'll understand.
If you
cut into a steak and you say, this steak is disgusting, I'm sending it back because it's covered with maggots. That's what you just said to me. It's covered with... I'm not eating it. If you send it back, that's fine. You don't have to pay for it. You could pick yourself up and walk out, and the waiter said, just a second, we made the steak, here's your bill. You say, here's the bill, take the bill, I didn't eat the steak. But if you sit there and you cut into the steak, and the steak is not good, tough, listen to me.
Analogous to eating a meal.
Okay, you owe her $800. Now, let's get to the fight. The fight occurred on what date?
The November 29th, 2018.
And that was after she lived there for a month without paying rent?
Yes.
Now, what you did, according to what I imagine, because I've read both the complaint and the answer, it says that you cut out the Wi-Fi.
Yes, ma'am.
While she says, while her son was doing homework. That was the end of November. That was out of annoyance, irritation, whatever it was. That precipitated the fight. Is it a correct statement that the cutting off of the Wi-Fi by the plaintiff precipitated the argument between you, the plaintiff, and your son?
It is not.
What precipitated the argument between you, the plaintiff, and your son? Because you were all arrested by the...
She slapped me.
I asked you a question. Now is the time to talk. What she says, that what precipitated the argument, because that's what she said here, was that she had cut off the Wi-Fi. Now, you said that was not the reason. Now, it's the end of November. You haven't paid rent in November. So clearly, that's the precipitation of pulling out the Wi-Fi. But what do you allege that the argument was about on November when everybody got arrested?
She slapped me.
She slapped you. You say that she slapped you.
She slapped me, Your Honor.
Good.
I have video. She slapped me.
Do you mean, is what you're telling me, I'm going to try to get the context, she just came up to you and slapped you?
No.
Well, what precipitated this disagreement?
She came through the door, and
Which door?
She came through the front door. She was humming her favorite rap tune. She came through the door, unplugged the Wi-Fi. My younger son, who is not here with me, he has PTSD.
Listen to me. Your younger son who's not here.
Okay.
Don't tell me what he said to you.
Yes, ma'am.
She unplugged the Wi-Fi.
She unplugged the Wi-Fi. He lay on top of him to keep him from coming out of the door after Elise.
No, just a second. Let's go slowly.
Yes.
She unplugged the Wi-Fi.
I came out...
She unplugged the Wi-Fi. This son went over to your younger son.
We were in the bedroom with the door closed.
She walked in the front door. You were in the bedroom with your younger son?
All 3 of us.
Just answer me.
Yes.
How did you see her then unplug the Wi-Fi?
He was playing a GTA or he was playing a video game, and the signal went out, so the game stopped.
So you surmise that she cut off the Wi-Fi.
Malachi was...
Listen to me carefully. You and your son, who's not here, were in the bedroom.
No, ma'am. Signal interrupted, came across the monitor screen, and the game stopped. I didn't surmise. I watched it stop.
I was doing homework at the time as well, and my internet connection disconnected.
I'm going to throw you out.